You know, guys, I think it's time we talk about life. We're gonna hop into a Roblox game and just talk about life, you know? What's on our mind? What's on your mind? Feel free to let me know. I also have 113 Robux. Paint me fucking silly. It's probably gonna be the most transparent video I've ever made in my whole fucking life, to be honest with you, because I'm gonna tell you guys everything, you know? I'm gonna give you guys advice from me. I'm gonna tell you guys where I'm at. It's gonna be a fucking open book while I attempt to smack down whatever I'm doing in Roblox. But yeah, where do I start with life, you know? What the fuck? Sorry, I'm getting fucking distracted. There's so much happening. Yes. So, recently I've been journaling. I haven't been that up on it. And with the journaling, I've been just trying to keep a clear mind. I have a lot of friends. I used to have a business. No one really knows this probably that watches the channel, but I used to have a business when I was younger, like about 4 or 5 years ago when I was like 16, 17. Where I manage content creators, right? And I've always been a personality on streams. That's something you guys probably don't know. I've been streaming and making content for probably like 10 years now, which is crazy. Really crazy, I'm not gonna lie to you. And for some of that time, I didn't really make my own content. I used to like being in the background more than on camera. Like, I don't know, I always felt like I worked better when I was working for someone. But about a few years ago, actually, my business ended slash, I wouldn't even say it failed, really. I would just say it more or less ended. I usually just say it failed because it's easier to explain, but yeah, it ended. I started working a normal job. I'm an assistant manager there, nothing crazy. I get paid nickels on the dime. And I got back into content creation. You know, some people ask why I went to CS, you know, out of all games. And mainly, it's just a game I have a lot of time on. It was either that or Fortnite. Fortnite, I used to be really good at, actually. But I feel like I'm getting too old for that shit. And CS is more like my speed now. I used to coach people, actually, on Fortnite. And they would pay me to coach them. It was like $15 every 30 minutes. It really wasn't bad money. Honestly, if I stayed there, I'd probably make more than I'm making at my job right now, you know? But where am I going with this? But yes. Content creation. I got back into it. Started with CS. And I also have been making music this whole time, like for the past 10 years, sometimes more than others. Like, I'll take breaks here and there. And with that being said, that's why I started a music channel, link in the description, blah, 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 blah. And I really just plan on making a shit ton of content. I'm giving you guys like a build up to where I'm at in life and how I feel and where I want to be, really. I feel like Bob Ross right now. Goofy, yeah. Eventually, right now I'm at 3 channels, right? And making content for them all is very time consuming. Very. Like, it's at a point where I really don't talk to anyone outside of working, getting home, and just making content constantly. And I'm fine with that. It's a trade-off that I'm willing to take, you know? I'd be lying to you guys if I said my content wasn't paying me, you know? It's nothing crazy, but hey. It makes me feel good about it. Makes me feel like people are actually enjoying it. And it also, I'm not motivated by money. I feel like with content creation, you cannot be motivated by money. And it shows. Like, you will not get anything done. If you are motivated solely by money, 9 times out of 10, you are not going to make it. I'm not going to lie to you. It's just how it is. But tying back into, also, what is happening? Okay, let me get wood real quick. Okay. But yes, I pretty much put all that down to pretty much tell you guys where I'm at now, right? I'm at the point right now where like I feel not comfortable, but I'm happy with the position I'm in right now. And I have a lot of ideas I want to get out. Like, there's definitely days where like I can't get anything done, like worth shit. And I feel like that's normal. Like, we probably all go through phases where it's like the last thing I want to do is work on anything, especially after work. Like, just want to bed rot and fucking rot away. But I've been trying to eliminate that completely. And I feel like this channel's been helping a lot because I'm not going to say it's low effort, but I could just yap, be entertaining, and that's all it needs. Like, my main channel takes, I'm not going to lie. So I'm working on the finale right now, right? And a single day worth of editing, because I do like 30 days and you know what I mean? But a single day will take me like 3 to 4 days to record and edit. Some days are shorter than that, because like every day can't be that long or it's going to take me forever, you know what I mean? But yeah, it's a very long process. And this channel just helped with my consistency, honestly. Like, getting on here and yapping away has made it way easier for me to be consistent, because at least I have something I could do every day, you know? Also, another thing I used to have, this is the part where I get a little bit open, but I'm just going to keep it real with you guys. But I used to have like severe depressive episodes, like loops almost, where like you lay in your bed and your thoughts progressively get worse and worse until like you pretty much lost it, right? And that's something I haven't really talked about that often. It's just something, it's just part of life, you know? My life, at least. And I feel like I've come up with like crazy, I'm not going to say I've come up with like coping systems over the years. It started when I was way younger. And now it's pretty like very under control. I would say very, like you will rarely see me like completely off the edge, you know? And I attribute some of that to just having something to do constantly, right? And that's really not a cure, because like you could just say you're masking it, but just having things to do. Like I read every day if I can, when it's nice out. I'm gonna be honest, just strictly when it's nice out. I'm not gonna read if it's like fucking negative degrees out. I live in fucking Michigan, you got me fucked up. But yeah, reading, making videos, music, like it's a great loop to keep myself constantly entertained, or constantly not even entertained, just my mind is occupied, you get me? And with the job I work, I go to bed so fucking early that there's really no time to even lay in bed and fucking dwell, or like, oh, I got a fucking dog. Where do I go from here, you know? You know, that is a question I ask myself a lot too, like, especially even after a video. Like, I always want something to be better than it was the last time. And the sad thing is, to be honest, if I'm keeping it frank, like, every time I'm making a video, I feel like it's worse than the last one, right? I don't know if that's normal, but... And it, like, aggravates me. Like, it almost makes me want to stop making videos. But... And that's the thing that honestly held me back in the past a lot, like, from content creation. Because if you guys look at my channel, I've had some big videos up. Not big, but relatively decent sized. And I could have snowballed off the success into building probably a successful channel back then, but... I have this thing where, like... I always feel like I can't replicate what I did before. And... Not like a toot of my own horn or anything, but this is just me just saying what my thoughts are. I feel like my content doesn't need a lot of editing, to be honest with you. I've kind of put myself in a crutch where, like, my main channel is almost reliant on editing, you know? Which I feel like takes away from what I could be doing on there. And to be honest with you, I don't see myself posting CS content that much longer. I eventually want to do like movies and shit on games and more IRL videos and shit like that. But I already have like 1 million channels and I can't keep diffing it up into more until... if you guys know who Spoon Kid is, eventually I'll be like him. I'll have like 1,002 channels for every single fucking thing you could think of. But I think that's fine, honestly. Realistically, I could low-key turn this channel into just like whatever I want, you know? Like, I could post my normal Gamba videos, throw videos like this on here, and, like, it doesn't bother me. Something about Mace... Okay, I'm fucking stun locked. I'm stun locked. Let me move on. Next subject. There's no script. This is me fucking just straight raw, which is probably totally obvious, honestly. I've been in a pretty decent mind state recently. I don't deal with my issues well. Like, I have a tendency to, like, hide shit. Wow, I'm getting really open with you guys. I have a tendency to just, like, push shit down and just forget about it. And, like, I honestly forget it even happens. But, you know, there's times, like, recently, like, the other day, I damn near lost it. I don't know why I told you guys that. You know, fuck it. You know, this is Roblox, fucking happy music. What else am I supposed to do, you know? Just summarizing. It's been good. Been busy. A lot of shit to do. I have a lot more I want to do. That's why I'm starting Bedroom Pop Star and starting a lot of shit. Eventually, I want to do, like, documentary videos and shit, too. And I want to get back into streaming. There's, like, a process in my head for everything I want to do, where I want to be. Like, I love my job. I love the money. I love working a normal job. Like, it's great, honestly. I know people will, like, say against that and say it's fucking the worst thing ever, but I enjoy it. But with content and where I want to be with content, as soon as I can, I will probably leave that job and focus on content, because I need more time, you know? I get home from work and I'm not going to say no motivation to make content, but some days that is the case, you know? It is hard to keep pushing and pushing and pushing some days. Another thing I want to talk about was eventually I plan on moving out of Michigan too. That's kind of in my process in my head. I keep like notes in my phone constantly. Shout out Flyby Dancing. I know he's not gonna see this video, but he might not even want me to put his name in the video. You know, fuck it. But he's taught me, he taught me to like always keep short-term, long-term goals, and I truly think that's like a very efficient way of staying on track and keeping a clear mind. Same with journaling, honestly. Just my journaling's a little different from other people's probably. I kind of just talk about what I did today and what I wish I could have done better, or what I could have done more, or you know, more in like that gist of things. But it's very helpful, honestly. If you guys don't journal and if you guys don't journal, I would recommend it thoroughly to you, to be honest with you. There's not much more for me to talk about, really. I mean, if you guys have questions, I'd be more than happy to answer them if you guys put them in the comments. I could do another video like this where I just run around the blocks and yap about life a bit. The last thing I'm going to touch on is something really random, and it probably doesn't fit in this video, but fuck it, here we are. I've had a tendency to save a lot of money, right? Like every dollar I get, like I refuse to spend it. That's probably against popular belief because I have a fucking $3,000 something CS knife, and you know, I blow money every single day. But I'm a big saver, right? And this year I had like a goal for myself to not blow money, but to actually put my money to good use for myself, because I'm still young. I need to get shit in my life done. I need to see things. So I've kind of taken this year as like a, not a hobo year, but just go around and have fun. Going to LA 3 times this year, New York, Nicaragua, Chicago. Who knows? I might even go to Mexico. And I think it's been really, really good for like my view on life, to be honest with you. Like I've been so stuck in a cycle of the same shit every single day for so long that trips like that kind of reopen my mind almost and show me that there's more out there. Which also ties back into me wanting to leave Michigan. Michigan's a great place to have like a family and like blase, blase, blase. But from the heart, from the core, I'm just a creative person. And for me, it's not really the greatest place to be a creative. It might be one of the, not the worst, but it's not good, you know? It's very uninspiring, very depressing. I'm not a fan. So within this year to next year, I really want to get out of here. Maybe, it just depends really where I could go. Like if I have friends somewhere, I'll prefer to go there, you know? Which is most likely LA area. Just a little recap of my life. This video's almost just been a recap of my life and where I want to be in life. And it's almost like a journal document. It's almost like a journal entry in the form of a Roblox video, which is... Has that been done before, boys? Is this a new one? Did I do my big one, chat? Okay, boys, I will see you guys. There should be another Gamba video today, maybe. It was actually a rinse session, so I might not even post it, because I'm sick of posting rinse sessions. Fucking shit sucks, man. It's hard out here. But yeah, I'll see you guys. I love you, boys. And until fucking next time, I'm out of here.